Hey YouTubers, I'm Tyler Troutman. This is
Josh.
Yes,
and Corey.
You might recognize us from the little game night segment we do. This is our new YouTube channel where we're going to do various stuff. And this is our movie review segment. And today we are going to be reviewing
Godzilla.
Yes, Godzilla!
Yeah.
It's the movie we saw last night.
Yeah.
It's the reboot, of course.
Well,
Starring Heisenberg himself, Bryan Cranston, one of my favorite actors.
well, you know.
And Godzilla.
Should we call spoiler alerts just in case we're...
Are we doing a spoiler review? Should we do a spoiler heavy review?
People don't like spoiler reviews.
Really, there's not really much to
spoil.
Everybody knows it's a monster movie. But
If you know anything about Godzilla, he destroys all the stuff.
Yeah.
That's not really a spoiler.
Pretty much here's the biggest spoiler. It's a reboot of the original.
Yeah.
It
goes back to the original.
It goes back to the original. So if you're a fanboy of the original series, you will get this.
So
this is not really much of a spoiler by saying it's that.
I haven't seen much. I didn't ever see the originals.
This is for
the only one I saw.
Anybody's watching.
The only one I saw was a crappy 1999 version. So
and that sucked. It was terrible.
Yeah.
That movie was god awful. I loved it as a kid. I must have been a dumb kid, but
this was your totally classic monster movie. I mean, it was.
But I'll say this: it is very focused on the characters. It really is.
Which, in some ways, is a good thing.
It really is a good thing. I did like this movie, but I did have my little moments where I was just like, they didn't work for me.
Well, they didn't focus on the backstory of Godzilla.
The basic gist of this movie is they're building to a just climactic monster battle.
Which was my little concern for the movie. It didn't really work for me.
It was good.
It was good, but I just didn't meet my expectations. I've heard a lot about it, and going in, I was expecting some big battle.
Was slightly...
There were some points at the end battle that really blew my mind.
I honestly wasn't even expecting anything that big.
No,
it wasn't hyped up at all for me. I just saw the commercial for it a couple of months ago, and I was like, oh, they're making another Godzilla. I really want to see this movie.
From what I've heard, everybody said
I was just expecting it not to be as much of as crappy as it
was. Well, when I first saw the trailer last year, I thought this is going to be a really awesome, creepy vibe Godzilla reboot.
I didn't get no creepy vibe.
I got I watched the first trailer.
I did.
It gave me the creepiest I've seen in a long time.
I watched them all.
I did too.
None of them gave me a creepy.
And it made me think that it's going to be a very creepy vibe for this movie.
It didn't blow up my face.
Then when the movie actually came out, I heard that it was actually very human based.
I don't think the people who made the trailer were going for a creepy vibe.
I
think they were going for more of this awe-inspiring, just little bits and pieces where you see just a little bit of Godzilla until in the movie when he's finally fully revealed and it's just this monstrosity and it was good. They did him justice.
Yes, they actually brought back the good Godzilla.
Now this was actually directed by Gareth Edwards, and I watched only one of his movies he's ever made, and it's called Monsters. And that movie was just. There were barely any monsters in it, and this what kind of felt like to me.
Well,
if you've never seen Monsters, that's what it felt like to me. If you've never seen.
But still, the final battle scene was just.
It was pretty epic.
I did enjoy it.
I enjoyed it too, and there were things I was like, I did not see that.
Yeah.
Well, some of it seemed kind of cliche, as in
as a monster movie. As a monster movie, but it really does focus heavily on the characters, and I can't say that enough because here's why it kind of felt unbalanced to me. Because they're teasing this big fight scene. They're teasing the big fight scene. Fight, and then cut. You don't get to see the fight.
You do get
you don't get to see the fight. But they had that happened like 2 or 3 times.
Well, that was the build. It's foreplay.
But
that's what movies
you see this big monster battle, and it's just like, no.
But you see the main one. You did
get to see the one at the very end. But I'm just saying, it's just those.
The one at the very end was one they were building up to.
It just didn't.
But the rest you saw.
Okay, that's why it was.
No,
come on. That's why it was.
No, what I think they were doing was the rest was on the news to make us actually feel like we were there.
But that was I understand that, but it was just. It just felt unbalanced to me because it wasn't enough of a build up. It was just.
It worked perfectly.
It didn't build up for me.
Just because
just because he teased it doesn't mean it's a build up for me.
They were more focused on the characters.
And I like that because actually the guy, Frank Darabont, I've heard, I'm not really sure about this, but Frank Darabont, I was told, oversaw the project of the writing. I was told that.
Well, he's into character development.
I love Frank Darabont's work. He's amazing.
They never promised any in trailers. There were no promos saying, "Hey, this is going to be the biggest monster fight you've ever seen" or anything.
No, but that's what trailers do. These trailers are not owned by the creative minds of the.
Well, I like the fact that they didn't show. Most movie trailers will show you all the best bits of the movie. These trailers kept everything under wraps. You
They
never
did.
you never
Yeah,
saw Godzilla
they
unless
didn't
you
even
watched
really
the movie.
show Godzilla until
You
like
didn't get to see
one
it
of
unless
the
you watched the
latest
movie.
trailers.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
And even then, you didn't get to see the full Godzilla.
Yeah, you
until
saw
the end of the
his
movie.
You heard his roar, of course. Like,
You
Yeah.
get the you get
You
the
saw the
gist
skull
of it.
coming out of the smoke, and
yeah.
But when you fully see him revealed, it's different. But
yeah, it was. And I also like how, like towards the beginning, it reminded me of a bunch of older movies.
oh, yeah, I mean, it was, you know.
Like I was getting a lot of Jurassic Park vibes.
Yeah.
Like
Little
all
bit,
the like
little
all the rain and them wiping off the fog out the windows. Just
Oh,
so-
yeah,
Dinosaur
exactly,
region,
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, it was like really Jurassic Park in me.
Yeah, that was in the beginning?
Yeah.
Yes.
But me personally, I liked the build, the slow build up to this. And even though there weren't these massive battle scenes throughout the entire movie, the build was there up to the final battle, which is most
it was
classic.
good, yeah.
It's
It
Godzilla
was
movies.
good,
I
yeah.
mean, that's
But I'm just saying, don't tease a big fight scene and they're just like, oh, we're gonna go away from it and we don't get to see the fight
it
scene.
was more or less
Just don't have the fight scene about
Well,
to
they
happen.
didn't do that. They did it justice, and they actually showed the big. Final
That was
fight.
just my minor, because I still like this movie. I really did. I liked it a lot.
I
It was a
mean,
fresh
there were-
reboot for the Godzilla movie.
Yes.
There
It was a really good
I mean,
movie.
you can't go into this movie expecting just this huge, endless battle scene.
No,
from
don't
beginning
go,
to end.
don't go into this movie expecting
It's
Pacific
it's
Rim.
one of
Do
those.
not go in expecting.
Yeah,
Pacific
it's a
Rim.
slow build up to it's not like the biggest battle you've ever seen. I'm not going to say that because it's not. It's a slow build up, and then at the end you're getting a little more, and a little more, and a little more. And it
I will
builds
say,
all
yeah,
the
it
way up,
was
and then you got-
it was like that. The more I'm thinking about it, it is like.
But they're really trying to give it from the point of view of the people.
And
seeing
it really
this
did
and the
work.
emotions
That really
and
worked. That really did
Yeah.
work for the movie.
That
It
played
really
well.
did.
That played well.
And can I just say, I love the little bean kind of. I love that. I love that they've made.
Was it a spoiler review?
What?
Well, the baby.
Well, this ain't really a spoiler. I mean, it's like the original Godzilla.
Yeah. So saying that.
Well, see,
expect that.
I was completely
I
shocked.
never-
I didn't know. I've not watched the original Godzilla. I didn't know
You
or
could breathe
expect that. I don't even know if it's fire. It was like lasers or something. I don't even know. It was
I think it was
amazing.
like blue fire.
It was amazing.
It was
It was
like
blue
blue
fire.
fire. Yeah.
It was
And-
like-
I knew he breathed fire.
It was
I knew
like
that much. At least.
I went to see Godzilla versus Smaug. I mean, that's
That would
I
be an
need
epic
that.
fight scene.
Somebody
would-
do that.
I
Make that happen.
need that.
Yes, thank you. Do
Please
that.
make that happen.
Do that. Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome.
Oh god. Who else?
What?
I'm thinking of who else he should fight.
I don't know, but then Smaug. with the
Anything,
blue and the
anything. I will
red.
say this: anything from Pacific Rim, which actually I was told that Legendary, the people who are doing that movie, want to do a crossover between Pacific Rim and Godzilla,
Okay,
which I don't think that would work.
no,
It wouldn't
that's-
work. That's
What, robots versus dinosaurs?
No,
I
no.
mean, it sounds awesome.
Have you
in
seen
theory.
Pacific
No,
Rim?
like
Yes.
the creatures from.
No, the
Pacific
creatures
Rim.
from Pacific Rim, the kaiju. Have you ever
Oh,
seen?
they're
Have you
like
ever seen?
octopuses, though. I mean,
Have you seen
yes,
Pacific
I've
Rim?
seen Pacific Rim.
Yeah, it's like the kaiju versus Godzilla. That's what they want to do,
I
and I don't think that would work.
Well, actually,
That would not work.
No, it would because
I can see it.
Godzilla. I mean, no spoilers here, but halfway through half the movie, Godzilla is basically a waterborne creature.
Might be.
He
We didn't get
he
the origin story.
swims. I mean, he's
We
like,
never got the origin story of
can he
Godzilla.
breathe underwater? That's a plot hole.
Oh, another thing I liked that they did was they actually did a really good job of fitting in actual history into the movie,
Oh yes, definitely.
like the Hiroshima bomb.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
oh,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
I love
They
that.
did a really
Yeah,
good
they
job.
I love when
touched on
movies
that
do that.
usually.
I love when movies actually
They
play off
dive
the real
that
real
scene with
time.
myths
Yes.
and perfectly
Also-
and make it make sense. Actually.
Yes.
An amazing job with the CGI. I mean,
Yes,
it was
yeah,
so
good
good.
God,
It was
yes.
almost like it was not CGI. It was
It-
so well done.
Like Jurassic Park. It
Yeah,
felt so
It
real for
was-
the first time
it
since
was-
Jurassic Park.
It was
Yeah,
really
to me,
realistic.
Yes,
It
it
was
really
really
did.
great.
It was really good.
You wouldn't really suspect. I mean, seeing it, you wouldn't suspect this is CGI done. It's not like cartoon like CGI. This is very,
It's like
It's
really
really
good.
good. Yes, it really is good.
They did a really good job on this
They
one.
really did.
So y'all guys, y'all did amazing.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Really
Comments
good.
below.
Yeah, I highly suggest you go see this.
Yes,
movie.
dude, definitely.
It's
It's not to be
monsters.
missed.
Yeah, it's a
You do
really
not
great
miss this
movie.
movie.
It's one of the first great movies. of
Now,
this year, I
our
think.
experience, we didn't get the chance to see it in IMAX this time.
No, we didn't.
So,
Really
but
was
we
good.
urge you to because it should be.
Yeah, if you
I was
don't
told
see
it's
it,
good.
definitely watch it. I mean,
Definitely watch it. And God,
If
or
you're
not
seeing,
IMAX.
I mean, I can only imagine seeing it on that big of a screen. So
80 feet screen, of course.
Oh,
Yeah, Godzilla, 80 feet
I
screen.
mean,
Yes.
you're looking at like real.
Yes, that would be awesome.
That would be amazing.
I would love to go to Evansville and actually go see it before they take it out.
I would love to
I would
just
see
see it
it.
again just to see it in IMAX.
Yes.
That
That would
be
be
amazing.
So, what are we rating this?
definitely.
What are we rating this?
What would you rate it?
I'm rating it an 8.5.
I give it a dead up solid 9 out of 10. I mean, it's a really good movie.
It really is.
You know, I mean, I don't see a lot of good movies lately.
No,
I mean, you go
no.
to theaters and blow your money on some crap and you leave the theater like.
But this was actually surprising.
You know, I'm not. It's not like I left the theater breathless, but it's a good movie.
Tyler?
A really, really good movie.
I'd be up there with Josh. It'd be about a 9 or 9.5 for me.
Wow.
It's,
You're going high with this.
I am. I'm going big with it.
I
was really.
Wow.
I mean,
I was really surprised by it. I was really happy with it.
From my standpoint, I am not a fan of monster movies.
No.
I'm not a fan. I'm not even a fan of superheroes.
I love emotional
but-
dramas. That's what I love, and this movie did that very well. But like I said, minor nitpicking. I know I do that all the time.
It did.
But
In the beginning of the movie, there was a lot of emotion.
It was,
a lot of
especially from Bryan Cranston.
and you will feel that.
Especially from Bryan Cranston. He had more than a few moments that just really made you
And
feel
you're
for
just
his
like,
character.
it just really.
But then again, I have a thing where I always feel bad for the animals.
Well, I feel bad for. I was like rooting for Godzilla. I'm like, go.
I was
Exactly. Well, everybody was.
Well, he's
I liked how they
anti-hero.
warmed up to Godzilla very quickly.
Yeah, because in the crappy 1999 version,
Everybody was like,
kill
kill
people.
monster, kill monster. No, they were actually on Godzilla.
But on this one, you're like,
humans were actually on the Godzilla.
In this one, you're like, you just want to pet Godzilla.
Yeah,
Oh, Godzilla.
And you actually saw Godzilla's care for the humans.
Well,
Yeah,
really did.
finally.
And he was the anti-hero of,
I love anti-heroes. I don't
That
know
was
if
pretty good, yeah.
That was
It makes it more realistic.
It is.
Therefore,
Yeah, it's really good.
Godzilla is my favorite superhero.
Exactly.
And you hate superheroes.
I hate superheroes.
Screw you, Captain America. We got Godzilla. He can take you
I still have yet to
anytime.
see Godzilla.
Even the Hulk. How dare you to go against Godzilla?
That would be awesome.
See what happens.
Okay, I want to see that.
The Hulk versus
The
The
Godzilla.
Hulk riding Smaug.
Wow.
And Captain America swinging on his tail, just.
Iron Man flying about.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
I'm
Somebody
sorry.
please make
The Avengers.
The Avengers versus Godzilla.
Do it.
Okay, I'm sorry. No, I was not going to see that. That is a cliche.
I would probably actually.
It would be a guilty pleasure.
I would probably
It would be a
say-
guilty pleasure.
I would be ashamed to tell my friends I watched it. I'd be like, no.
I would. I probably.
I didn't
yeah,
see that.
I paid money to go see this movie.
It would be good though.
It would be. It'd be great.
But yes, that is our.
Oh wait, one last thing. Godzilla versus Justin Bieber. That I would pay.
Why?
Millions.
That's just like stomp. No more.
That's why I pay millions.
That's the point.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Godzilla kicks him back to Canada. I'm sorry to Justin Bieber if you're watching this. I apologize.
I'm not. You're a horrible man.
Yeah. Alright, so this.
Go back to Canada. Nobody likes you. Except those fan girls, but take them with you. We don't need their
Canada's gonna be overrun.
We don't need their comedy populating. So yeah. Anyways,
yeah, that's our review.
Go see it.
Go see it. It's really good.
look up your local
theater.
movies for times.
Definitely an
Try to
IMAX.
find an IMAX.
Try to-
Definitely.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
try
The
to find it.
tickets are pricey, but I'm guaranteeing you it will
It'll be worth it, probably.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, we can't say from experience, but we can only imagine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We could hope and dream.
So, anyways, thanks for watching our review, guys.
we'll have more reviews coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eventually.
I like to review older classic movies.
Well, sure. That can be
Yeah,
your
if you guys-
segment.
yeah.
We'll do some TV shows, you know.
Yeah.
Let's do Game
Game of Thrones.
Definitely.
That'll be them too. I'm
Comment.
still not caught up with the show.
Comment. Let us know what you want to
Okay,
see.
but that's for
Yeah.
a separate video.
No, just, you know, let us know what you want to see. Comment,
Yeah,
subscribe.
yeah. Let us
So,
know.
like and subscribe to us, guys.
Let us know what you want to see next. And
We definitely have more stuff coming.
Come
Sorry,
back.
it's all kind of ish right now.
Yeah.
We're on a really low budget,
Yeah.
so if you could help us, you know,
Yeah.
donate to
Donations.
us. We appreciate anything, you guys, even $1. You know,
Fruit cakes. Pound cakes. Oh, pound cakes are
cheesecake.
Oh,
raspberry cheesecake cookies. Yes.
okay. Honestly, don't send us food.
I'm gonna be your belly. Don't even-
You'll never see us again, any sense. We'll all be like on diabetic coma.
How did we go from Godzilla review to talking about?
I don't know.
Hey,
Okay,
we're connecting with our audience. See right there.
Oh yeah. Brian has his music review coming.
Yeah,
up.
he has a
So that's
music.
next.
He's our music guy. He's right there, but he's off
Yeah.
camera. He wanted to review it, but
He's
he didn't
short,
see
he can't
because
see
he
it.
fell asleep during
He's a
Godzilla.
little stoned right now, so we're just gonna leave him off camera.
Yeah.
He's not around. But yes, thank
Don't
you for-
trust him. I'm out.
Oh, that made it.
Yeah, that makes it better. I told you. You're
Hey,
the
you were
published.
stoned. Spoke to
All right.
All right, yeah.
We're gonna have to edit a lot of this out.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
So thanks for watching our reviews, guys.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe. There'll be more coming from us, and we'll catch y'all later.
Later.
Bye.
Later.